Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Golden Sun, The Lost Age Reloaded. I know it doesn't say it on the title screen, but this is the reloaded version, which in case you don't know and haven't watched the first series, it's a mod for Golden Sun that rebalances a couple of things. Like summon rushing is... well, they nerfed summon rushing pretty hard, and synergy is now much more useful, and there have been some changes to the class system as well. There are new classes, some old classes got their names changed, synergy mixed around, stuff like that. Anyway, the puzzles are mostly the same, treasures were mostly the same in the first game, but in the second game, Golden Sun 2 Reloaded, I'm just going to call that because I don't want to say the Lost Age over and over. So for 2 Reloaded, some treasures are mixed around, and there are even more changes than to the first game. So, let's just jump right in. First, I never got far with the file I tried to play, but, I mean, Golden Sun has tired me out, really. I played the original games a lot. So, I only got this far on my Golden Sun 2 Reloaded save, the one I tried to do before the Let's Play. So, yeah, I don't know much about what's gonna await. I do know a couple things, though. So let's erase that file, we're not losing much. Anyway, the file was erased. As you see, the text starts out as slow. Now we get to name Felix, because he's the protagonist of this game. Alright. You can transfer data from Golden Sun, but I'm going to do that off screen. You don't want to see me do that. Okay. Anyway, you can also name Isaac. Yeah. But now, in case you haven't played the first game, this is the recap. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Laird. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations, like lead into gold. But in time, man's dreams gave birth to untold strife. Dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of dominion over all that lived. Dreams of conquest and war. These dreams would have torn the world apart, if not for a few brave and wise men who'd sealed away the power of alchemy deep in Mount Aleph's soul sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. The town of Vale guarded the secret for many years, until Isaac and Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Sotoros and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them into the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother, Felix, thought lost in that same tragic storm. Sotoros and Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Creighton. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seal on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set out to stop Sotoros, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Soul Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan, and pursued Sotoros and Minardi to Emil, a winter-locked town near Mercury Lighthouse. There they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her, they pursued Sotoros to the eyrie high atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late to stop Saturos from lighting the beacon and escaping. Again, Isaac chased him, crossing Angara to the shores of the Karagol Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Karagol to Tolbi. He spoke with Tolbi's leader, a strange man named Babi. Babi entered Isaac in Colosso as a test of his powers. Isaac's synergy won Colosso and earned Babi's trust. Babi revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystic drought from the lost land of Lemuria, Babi had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gundalin. In the town of Lilivero, Isaac learned that Saturos and Minardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the rolling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lilivero, where Babi asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna, just before the beacon on Venus Lighthouse was lit. I don't know why, but I read that entire thing in Felix's voice. Oh well, I guess it makes sense because he's the protagonist. And his voice is just my voice without... It's just my regular speaking voice. I usually raise my voice to sound more enthusiastic. Anyway, here we go. This is just the same as the title screen. Camelot presents... Hey, come on, can you make another Golden Sun game, please? Like, at least resolve the third game. Although I don't like to... I don't know that much about the third game. I've seen a walkthrough of it, but, like... for me, I still love the first two the most. Especially this one, the second game. This game's awesome. Anyway, here we are in Venus Lighthouse, where Felix is going to go to the area to confront Saturos and Minardi. Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother. Oh yeah, for some reason, the text, instead of defaulting to normal speed, it defaults to slow. So, you're gonna have to deal with the slow text for just this cutscene. Jenna, is something troubling you? What is it? What's wrong? I have a bad feeling. Like something terrible is going to happen. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me? Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? My brother? He left us. What can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Sheba. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the Eyrie. How like him. Once Felix gets an idea into his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were you talking about just now? What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? I was merely surprised to hear you expressing such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject, Alex. What did you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive? If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. I'm not sure he has, Creighton. Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. So tell me about this feeling, Jenna. I'm just not sure we should be leaving Venus Lighthouse just yet. What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. Alex is right. It's far too dangerous, Jenna. We would only hinder the others. The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse? It would seem so. He must be trying to stop Saturos and Minardi. If my brother goes back and finds Isaac, they're going to end up fighting. If the Venus Lighthouse has not yet been lit, yes, they will fight. Felix is a terribly rash young man, is he not? Why are boys such fools? He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad. That's why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can't we go back up and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. Alex, why? He is an enemy. Isaac, an enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening. So that makes them enemies? But fear not, they won't be able to defeat Saturos and Minardi. So, Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacon lit so badly? Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Once, alchemy was commonplace throughout this world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see that world restored once again, and what, Alex? We've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave the lighthouse now, before the beacon is fired. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix. Alright, Creighton, let's go. Voice acting skills probably need work. Okay, anyway. Yeah, now that we have access to the settings, let's make this fast, like I always have it to. You could also change the color, but I'm not gonna do that, because... Okay, anyway, our game is saved. Alright, time to continue. There are no random encounters here. This is the entrance portion of Venus Lighthouse that Isaac explored in the first game. Of course, since he's already in the true portion of it, he's not exactly here right now, so we can't run into him by any means. Alright, but you can get a treasure chest Isaac was able to get to. Go up here and you'll find this treasure chest. The chest was already open, but looks like there's still an herb inside. Yep, pretty useful, I'd say. Okay, in the original game, that was the chest that had the lucky cap, I think it was called. They changed the name of it in the reloaded version of the first game, but I don't remember the name. Anyway, let's get out of here, because we all know full well what's going to happen. Alright, we're outside. Okay, let's go. There they are. Get them! Iotum sent us to stand guard here, but I never thought we'd actually run into them. Scoundrels, what have you done with Sheba? Return her now, or you're really going to regret it. Aren't there supposed to be more of them? Heh, maybe they're just the first ones to come out. Great, that means we've got them outnumbered. We could probably take them, you think? Go fetch the other Tolby soldiers that still stationed in Lilivero. Yes, sir. And we'll go tell the guys in the caves. Got it, boss. How unfortunate. It looks like an ambush. What should we do, Jenna? What do you mean? Look around. We'll have to fight them. Are you serious? Jenna, are you really prepared to fight these men? We don't have any other choice. We have to. Well then, allow me to shoulder some of your burden. Burden? We regroup along the road leading away from Lilivero. Do you understand? Yes, I do. You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. Follow this road west and take the path down through the canyon to the cave. On the other side of that cave, you will find a small peninsula called Itajima. We meet there. Thankfully, only those workmen block your route. And fortunately, they don't look too tough. Hello? We can hear you! That's just plain rude. Why don't the two of you escape and leave the Tolby soldiers to me? The two of us alone? You can use synergy, can't you, Jenna? Yes? Then you'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. You think you can take on Toby's finest on your own, little man? I do not wish to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. Don't wish to? What's that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I assure you that you will be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. What was that? I don't know, but whatever he did, it's out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Oh, so you're next. Hey, no need to worry about us. We're not soldiers. We're not anybody. Seriously, there's no way we're gonna face off against you. Let's get out of here. How undignified and how shameful. Jenna, now is your chance. Go to Idajima and wait for me. I'm not finished with you yet. You mentioned backup from Lolivero? Let's go meet them together, shall we? Hey pal, when they get here, you'll really be in for it. Huh. Do you honestly believe that even 100 of you could stop me? How amusing. This I must see. They're gone. Come on, Jenna. Let's be going. There's nothing standing in our way now. But what is it now? Ah, you're worried about hurting any innocents? Well, yeah. Well, just try to hold back when you're fighting. Let's get going to the peninsula. Alright, with that over, let's continue our quest. Sorry about the long intro, this quest kind of takes a while to get started. Anyway, we're almost up to our first gameplay portion. Why do I gotta be the one to wait for backup? Yeah, but please, just let me go and... Hey! That scary guy's with the blue hair's not with ya. Great! Now you'll really see what I'm made of. Here's our first fight. Anyway, the first thing you'll notice is that Jenna is at level 4 instead of level 5. And that she doesn't have Fume. If she had, because Fume one-shotted these guys in the original game. Flare two-shots them, but still a nerf. Well, Jenna learns like Fume at like level 7 or something, I don't know. I played far enough into this game Reloaded to know that, at least. Anyway, we just cast another flare, and he should go down quite easily. Ugh, I can't believe I got beaten by a girl. Yeah, sorry, this is no normal girl you're fighting against. You're fighting against a synergy warrior. Wow, it's them! Whoa there, where'd the guy with the blue hair go? Who cares? I can handle some girl and a grandpa. Are you sure? Because I can roast you right now. Like, easily. Look, only 2 damage. What is that sword made of? Plastic? Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated her. Well, dang straight, you shouldn't have. Not that way, Jenna. The meeting spot is down this way. Must climb down here and go into that cave. Yeah, we can't go to the portion Isaac explored in the first game. Well, I mean, Isaac explored this part, but we're not allowed to go back to Sahara Desert. Ha! That was a good idea. Wait and hear from. You two aren't going anywhere. Except with us. Back to Master Iotum. Yeah, you guys think you're tough, huh? Let's just flare them. Those swords are like nothing. See, look at that. Pathetic. Okay. Ooh, synergy crystal. Oh. No, that's a synergy stone, not a synergy crystal. Anyway, here's just a punch and flare it. Just do the same thing. It does more damage than the other guys, but just flare it. Ooh, it's more sturdy too. Yeah, anyway, that takes time. Anyway, Jenna gets enough EXP to level up back to level 5 here. I assume that's why they made her level 4. And she learned Flare Wall. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she learned Flare Wall in the original game too, at level 5. That could be another reason why they did, just to make it slightly harder. That was invigorating. He wasn't too strong. I never knew fighting could be so much fun. But we'd better get on to the peninsula. Yeah. First, we got a synergy stone here. Check on the ground. It maxes out our synergy points. Anyway, I'll end that off for this episode because we got a long cutscene coming up. And I want to save that for the next episode, so I'll see you then.